Turn it up.
Q99.7 from the John Foy Strong Arm Studios.
Q99.7.
I came prepared with my Jaguar 2 party pack. Got
Wow.
the cup ready. Your beautiful vinyl, which I'm obsessed with. Obsessed with.
Thank you.
I can't even imagine the kind of weeks that you've been having leading up to this point. How are you? How are you even awake right now? I don't even know.
I'm good. I'm feeling very grateful and happy and like kind of living the moments that I always wanted to.
Yes.
So I feel good.
I actually went to see Flo when they had their first show here in Atlanta. And of course, we're there. And it was so funny because I'm sitting in the crowd and all of a sudden we start hearing people screaming, freaking out, people rushing. And somebody pointed at you and said, I know that 613 bus down from anywhere. And oh my gosh, just so cute. It was just such a moment. You gave the girls their flowers. And I've been waiting to see you get your flowers. And I mean, I'm hoping you're feeling the love from everyone because it's been such a celebration for the girls, for Black culture, for all of us. So congratulations. 7 Grammy nominations, your 3 awards. Your speech was beautiful. The most standout moment to me was you giving your testament about being at a certain place, at a certain label at that time, feeling overlooked, feeling that you're getting shelved, and you having the courage to leave and somebody leaving with you, your manager who stuck alongside you. She always had the vision. Can you just talk about that coming to fruition?
It's crazy that you can have all the talent in the world, but without the right team and resources, you'll just be sitting in a room, your talent with your talent, just you and your gift. And I feel like certain people are put in your life to really help you carry the weight of it all and like carry it through. And so my manager's been one of those people who saw things before other people did, which is also super important. It's like in any friend group relationship, you want someone to see you before a value before it's affirmed by everyone else, and not just around because it's convenient or cool. And so I really appreciate the day ones. So it's been really incredible just to have the right people around, the right friends, the right family members. Like everything has to be a safe space. And of course you'll come across challenges and everything, but with the right core group, you can navigate all of those things like a school of fish, right? Just like swerving and doing everything together.
Speaking of that support system that you talk about, I do love that in your videos you let us in to, have the chance to even get a glimpse at your family life. We love, your husband and Hazel's videos as well. And I like that even in videos I've seen you guys working out, you're like, even the people we choose to surround ourselves with as friends, if they're couples, like we want to know that they're in the right mind space too, that they've got goals bigger than us talking about people and this and that we got a vision and how we can really take it the distance with that. And I thought it was so cute in your recap video of Hazel's celebration. You were like, first of all, the champagne glasses with the apple juice was just adorable. But you were like, I know this is a lot for a 2-year-old, but so is being Grammy nominated, the young history. So when you and your husband have laid down at night, like, what are those pillow talk conversations of y'all just being like, baby, we are doing this?
It's really been sweet. We have such a collaborative effort raising our daughter, and I'm really particularly proud of that because I grew up in a household with just my mom. So I really value like daddy-daughter relationships. And so seeing him be so hands-on, he's even gotten like stopped in the airport because he's the one with the car seat and like carrying the baby because he's traveling to me for tour. It's like people are so blown away by a dad being a dad. So I'm wanting people to see him and create some type of normalcy with it, like be encouraged to take those positions as a dad and, just no shame in all of that. So I've been really happy to have that support system at home too.
I think, well, maybe it wasn't last night, maybe the day before, you had gone out to celebrate just the times, everything that was going on, and you gifted Usher the custom leather Super Bowl jacket. You gave him his flowers, showed him love for his legacy, and in turn, he celebrated you as well. Can you just tell us, you being an ATL born girl, grew up in SAC, but we still claim you as our own as well. What what was that like, that quick exchange and just that moment with Usher?
I really am a huge fan of giving people their flowers while they can smell them. I think there's a lot of times where people are honored at certain events, maybe like as a tribute, but after their passing, and like, not to get morbid, but like,
Yeah,
there's lots of things that we could have done throughout their life and their legacy so that they can still, you know, receive completely their earth side flowers.
yeah,
And so to be able to give someone like Usher his flowers in a public space was just such a blessing to be able to do.
yeah.
And I know the people who are in the right mindset would do the same in my position. So like, just making sure he knows how loved he is, and I'm sure he feels that through social media and through the streams and like people knowing his music, and like I feel like there's nothing like receiving it in person, which is why I think his performances and his tours and those moments when we're in the same room with him feel so full of love and big, because we're all in the same frequency watching him do
Right.
his thing. And so I've just been so happy to congratulate him. Um, it's someone I grew up on. Like, my Boo was my song in high school. So I'm like, how crazy is it that I can like actually communicate with this person and tell them how much they mean? So I always want to take the chance to do that with our legend.
It was really so exciting for the South. Number one, On My Mama, deeper than the music, deeper than the lyrics. You showed such an ode to Southern culture. You and Sean coming together to put so many pieces that Black Twitter is having a full-on discourse dissecting this video. You bringing Charlie Boy with you to the Grammys to celebrate. What is it about the South? What is it that the South has to say that you feel like you feel the pride in repping that as well?
When I think about the South, I think about where I'm from, like where Black people originated in America, where our American story originated. And I know if you're in other countries, like maybe in people in London, they're like, okay, my family's from Nigeria. Like, I have people who still live in Nigeria, and you're able to trace it back. But for me and my family, it started in the South. My mom was born in Mobile, Alabama. I was there often as a kid, going from Mobile to Birmingham to see family, to Atlanta to see family. So although I was raised in California, I still have such Southern roots. All my aunts from the South, Mobile claims Mardi Gras. So like, Mardi Gras in a different way, I've been there. So it's really important for the culmination of my creative to like point back to my roots.
Yeah.
And I was just very excited to do that with Sean. He's so Atlanta down. And I know he was even born in Pittsburgh.
Okay.
So like, he has like, he just is so incredible at like bringing the vision to life through movement. And we collaborated a lot on what elements of the early 2000s felt best to us, to take it to a visual space. And I personally love like themed parties. And so doing the music video almost felt like we got to have like an early 2000s themed party, because we were looking for the name belts, like little pager situations, the types of like wristbands that like Everson would wear, like athletic gear, long tee, tall tees, like all of it just felt so nostalgic. And like, it was impossible to be like upset, like
Yes.
seeing it and doing it, experience it. So it was really, really fun for us.
Love. And I have to tell you, my personal, just absolute fave, I'm responsible for half of your views on Party Girls.
Is that right?
Girl, that red Jablanc outfit is just, oh, beautiful, beautiful. What can the Jaguars expect? Right now we know you're plotting, we know you've been cooking up. What can we expect that is coming next? What's the next visual, the next movement, the next focus?
I have lots of festival shows this year. The first one is Coachella, which is my first time performing at Coachella. So I'm gonna put my all into that. I'm so excited I do that. I've always wanted to. And I am working on a new music video. I cannot say for which song. Maybe Twitter and Instagram can guess around, but there is another visual being worked on right now. And so this year is really just more of everything, like more visuals, more performances, more music. I'm in the studio as well, just to maximize on all of the eyes right now. You know, this is like we've been working so hard to get to this point, and now I just want to make sure the momentum keeps going up.
You have helped some of the most incredible artists all across different genres, especially in top 40. Selena Gomez, Blackpink, Ariana, Chloe and Halle, Fifth Harmony, just to name a very small few. And then you, and finding your own identity and your own voice of how you want to present yourself as Victoria Monet, the performer and the singer, to the forefront with B. And especially because of your open letter to her on Instagram with Mama Tina acknowledging it, and us all feeling the same way as Black girls. Seeing her go country, try something new, and for somebody that has so much love and praise and is so talented to still know that will be one of her craziest battles yet. From a political standpoint and just from the people. For you, someone who I view you in a similar way. You're so multifaceted, so talented. What kind of just reassurance does that give you for just like the bravery of being boundless? And just being like, y'all haven't even seen anything yet. Like there's so much more to me to come, and you'll see in time. How you feel about it?
I feel when you look at Beyonce, you would think because she's done this for all of her, and she's a global superstar, like the best of her class, you would assume that anything she wants to do is game. Like everyone's down, it's an easy road, but she's still proving to us that we, especially in America, have such a long way to go as far as racism, and it's starting a discourse and a conversation that needs to be had. And I don't think there's any better leader for that conversation than Beyonce. And she's just exposing so much this quickly. It's only been a few days, about how America really feels about Black women, and the box that they try to keep us in. So I'm kind of like feeling a part of like an army she's assembling, so that we're going to have to all go hard for this conversation to move further, move the needle, and support wherever she wants to go, because there shouldn't be a line in music, especially music that is Black originally. So it's just kind of like just bringing a lot of feelings and information to the forefront, which is amazing to do musically. She hasn't said, it's not like a statement, it's with her art. So I'm really, I admire her, and we ready to ride.
Absolutely. Well, Victoria, I thank you. I cannot wait for you to come back to Atlanta. Hopefully we will get to have you here in studio so we can have an even greater, closer conversation. And I just want you to know that there's so many people. The city supports you so much. And I know you feel the love online, but in real life, you got your own riders and your own army behind you, because you're breaking down a lot of walls. So we celebrate you. Congratulations on all the beautiful things happening. And I can't wait to see you just continue to turn it up.
So much. Thank you. It's a pleasure to meet you. And I will be in Atlanta, so I'll hit you.